What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So I had a couple people reach out to me and ask me about this, being like, hey, have you seen what's going on with the Umbreon from Evolving Skies? Hey, have you seen what's going on with the Umbreon from Evolving Skies? And so I seen it. I think they messaged me this, like, I think yesterday, the day before. I forgot. It was like whenever this happened. Whenever the card kind of went down here. So I'm guessing it was like 2 days ago, a couple days ago. Yeah, like 2 days ago. So this is whenever the card was sold, went down to like 2,200 or 1,200, and it was sitting at like, what is it, like 816, 1,700. It was sitting on there. So it fell down about $500. So I want this to kind of be a lesson for a lot of people that are newer to like the investing space right now. And I want to show you like what this kind of lesson to kind of show you a little bit, because you can literally see it right here. Okay, what is this? Well, this was a correction. What is a correction? Well, it is when prices just keep going up, 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 up. We can't go up forever. There has to be a certain point. And what I would say is corrections are very healthy for markets. Why do I say corrections are healthy for markets? Because we can't continually go up and up and up and up and up forever, because that's where a lot of people start getting worried. A lot of people are starting to get worried right now. The one thing that I would have to say is this going to start affecting other cards, and the same kind of effect is going to start happening? We'll have to really see and pay attention. I'm going to go through some Evolving Skies products and Evolving Skies cards and seeing if it's just the Umbreon. The one thing I wouldn't be too worried about this, honestly, is because, why would I say that? Because it looks like it was just maybe like a few sold. Like you see, look, up here there was like one sold on like the 30th, and or 6 and 3 and 4. It was like maybe like 5 or 6 cards that was sold for this low. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a little weird. Some people were trying to just probably like bring down the market a little bit. I don't know what was going on here, why this card did this, but you see it literally just came back right back up. It's like $1,500, but it did fall down from 1,700 to 500. So you see kind of a little bit of correction. Like I said, that's a correction. That is what a correction is. They're healthy for markets that we are in right now. We need a correction. The one thing I would have to say is, and what I'm be paying closely attention to this, is because this seems to be like the one card that everybody's kind of focusing on this market, and is kind of getting the market sentiment off of this card. Because if this card keeps moving up and up and up, people are feeling very healthy about this market, feeling very happy about this market. If this card starts to go down, then we might start having kind of a little bit of a downturn in the market. We'll have to really see. Like I said, I think this card is going to tell it all. Maybe it won't, maybe it won't, I don't really know. But one of the cards that I'm looking at to see how the market's really kind of gauging and how it's really going, and it seems like it's going very strong right now. I wonder if this will kind of bleed over into other cards, other sets, if we will have other corrections for other things. The one problem that's really going on right now, or at least like with Ultra Modern, is there's no product. That's the big thing, but Pokemon can put a lot of product out there, so that's a very interesting thing to look out to too. But we'll see what happens. But I want to go through the rest of Evolving Skies and seeing how it's doing. Did it affect any of the other products, or did it just affect just the Umbreon? Was it just a one-off event? You know what I mean? Like that. Like there wasn't that many sold, so you can't really go based off of that knowledge too much. So I wouldn't look into it too much, honestly. But as you can see, look at the Evolving Skies booster box. Look at it. Just nothing happened to it at all. It's actually been going up. Maybe it had like $26 dip. Look, February 7th to the, what's it called? You see, literally nothing really happened to it. It's gonna be the same thing pretty much with every single card in here. I pulled up. See, this is one card too that I would have to say is kind of gauging the market based off of. It looks like the same exact thing happened with this Umbreon. Look, it went from 1650 down to 1550 and then back up 16. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't a big like correction like the alternate art, but it still kind of went down and had a little bit of a downturn and stuff like that. And this is probably another card that people are looking at too, and I'm looking at as well to kind of gauge the market. This card is sitting for exactly like pretty much the same price as this one, a little bit lower, a little bit higher. Kind of crazy in my opinion, kind of crazy, honestly. It's wild. But let's go through some more singles of Evolving Skies. We got the Rayquaza right here. Look at it, nothing happened. It's all staying the same price, same thing's happening. Then maybe fall down. What did it fall down, like $2, $3, $5? Like it's the same thing with every single card. Like I said, let's go to the alt art. Another one. Look right here. Same thing didn't happen. Nothing happened with the Rayquaza. So it's just a one-off event. There's nothing to really be too worried about. You're just gonna see a lot of people getting like clickbait off of this and stuff like that. I guess I probably might as well probably did this too to get you to click on this video. But this isn't something I'm really worried about. That was just a correction in a card. Like look what happened to the other Umbreon. It was at 248. It went down to 243. You see what I'm saying? Like prices aren't really like, it did look scary for a little bit, but like this is a healthy thing to happen in these markets. We haven't really, I wouldn't even count this as really a correction, honestly. I mean, I guess you can kind of count this a little bit as a correction. Will this bleed over into other products? We'll have to see how that really goes. I don't know if it's going to take place with other Evolving Skies products. We'll have to see. Evolving Skies has had a massive run up. Like if we look over the last 3 months, like I mean, we can't really look at this now, but we go over to the booster box and look at the last 3 months and see how this is going. It's been crazy. Look, 59% in the last 3 months. We go to the last 6 months of Evolving Skies, 99%. You know what I mean? Like that's just how Evolving Skies is right now. So it's something to pay attention to, but I doubt it's going to be like this forever. You know what I mean? Like that was just a one-off event. I feel like nothing really happened there. So we can look at some more Evolving Skies singles. Same thing, nothing's really happening to these at all. So don't really be afraid of this. It's just, like I said, it's something that happens in the market. I wouldn't even really call that a correction, but like I said, corrections are something we want to look out for in this kind of market we're in right now. We can see the PSAs and see what happened with eBay and see if these kind of went down in price. It seems like they're all selling for pretty much the same price they were before. We got $349 here. What was the Leafeon selling over here? Pretty much the same price, $349. About here, a little bit lower than that, but you know, not crazy. You could see it in the picture and stuff like that. So there's probably some dings or something like that. You can call it all kind of different things. But let's look up the Umbreon, then we can kind of tell really if the Umbreon was really affected here on eBay. I don't know. You can see the Umbreon selling for $2,800. PSA 10 was a bid. It seems like it didn't really affect the market too much, in my personal opinion. Doesn't seem like it at all. You see all these PSA 10 selling for about the same higher price. This card was selling about $3,000. What's it called, grand? Oh, you see this one come down a little bit. This one sold for $1,600. So you see some of them here and there. Oh, this was $1,400. Wow, some people got some deals on it then, I guess. That's crazy. But you see the market price is of this Umbreon right now is going for like what, like 500? No, 1,500, I think. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Like I said, it came down from the 1,800 to the 500. But look, if we look at some of these lower listings, damage, moderately played, lightly played. If we go to near mint, yeah, near mint. What is it, like 16? Like the lowest, 1650. You get pictures and stuff like that. 16, 17. Yeah, this card's, it came down a little bit, but not too much. Wouldn't really worry about it too much, but I just kind of want to make this quick video because I've seen a couple people ask me about it. I wouldn't be worried about it. It's just this card's gonna go right back up as we're seeing. Literally, the last solds are going for $1,600, $1,700. So you know what I mean? Like, what did it go down to? Like $1,200. Like it's just like I said. Yeah, what did it go down to? Like 1,200? Yeah, 1,200. It was only one copy that sold for that price too. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't really be too worried about it too much. We can even look at near mint on price charting to see what they're selling for here. It's gonna be the same price. Like I said, it's nothing really to worry about in my opinion. But I just kind of wanted to go through this and kind of, well, you can't even see the price on here. That's kind of weird, but okay. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. We just want to make this quick little video. Kind of wanted to give you all a little bit, I guess, lesson, I guess? I don't know. Use this as a lesson. Corrections are going to come. Hopefully they come soon. Get them over with. Most of the time, I would tell you this. Most of the time with corrections, they are buying opportunities. Depending if we're going into a bull or if the bull market continues to go, which I think the bull market will continue to go, but we'll have to see really how it plays out. That's just my opinion. But typically when you're in a bull market, when you get kind of corrections like that, it's a perfect buying opportunity. Like for example, you can see here the person that bought this at $1,200, they bought it, it's already at $1,500. You know what I mean? Like some of these things, it doesn't really happen all the time like that typically, but with typical corrections in a full-on bull market that we are in right now is a good time to buy a product, like or buy anything really. Like let's say Surging Spark booster box comes out and you can buy one for $200, and then that they drop down to $200. You pick a couple up, you know what I mean? 2 months later, the more supply gets dried up. Next thing you know, box will be like $250, $275. Because typically, what happens after corrections, that's why I say corrections are buying opportunities. Because corrections, after they happen, people feel more confident in the market because they already had a little bit of a downturn. People kind of already, you've had a little bit, people know there's strength in the market with corrections. Why do I say that? Because after correction, it normally comes back. So people feel more positive about it because if you don't have like let's say you have a correction and it keeps going down, it's a whole other story. But typically with corrections, they just fall down 10, 15, 20%, and then they go straight back up. And then after that, after you actually have a correction, you typically have a stronger bull market after that because people already feel confident that we're in a full-on bull market like that. You see what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion on it. I would love to hear what y'all think. Hope you enjoyed this. See you on the next one. Peace.